Hello, everybody, and welcome to Life of Delivery. This is an open world delivery simulator where you bring orders to customers, upgrade vehicles, and encounter slice of life events. Meet people, help them, and enjoy unexpected conversations and opportunities on your journey. So, yeah, we are a freelance delivery driver in an open world map. Here is the map. It's not overly detailed, as you can see at the moment. Everywhere is in here, though. There are roads and cars and everything driving around and buildings to go in and all sorts of things. But the map itself isn't very detailed at the moment, but it is reasonably large, for especially for a demo version of a game. So there's some places we can go and visit there. I've already purchased the bike. I have started the game again, but it's saved my purchase, so I've already purchased the bike. But if you are joining this for the first time, you come into your tablet. This is the only one you can afford to begin with, but there are a few others that you can get once you save up some more money. I think there's going to be cars and things in the game as well at some point. But for now, all we have is bikes. We've got our mail on here as well. There are two people I've just had a little bit of a conversation with around the map just as I was trying to get things started. Now, a couple of things to note. There isn't a lot of volume to this game in terms of when you're driving your bike, or even now, for example. It is a bit quiet, and there is an engine note to the bike, but it's very, very, very quiet. So you can't really hear your own engine. You can hear everybody else's just fine, but this is very, very quiet. And also, there's a couple of things the game doesn't tell you, which I'll get into as we're doing them. So let's come out of that. Let's get ourselves an order. So you come back into your tablet, get yourself an order. So we've got plenty of things to choose from. All have different distances, prices, and XP. We'll just go straight in with the top one for ease. So then that marks it on your map. So we've got a little orange marker here, this little orange blip. That's where we need to go. So we'll put our tablet away and get on the bike. So you can see we've got kilometers an hour and then a percentage. The percentage is your fuel. When you run out, there's a fuel station behind us somewhere that we can go and fill up. You can play this keyboard on mouse or controller. I'm playing this now on controller for the driving aspect. Similar to a couple of other games I've played recently. Whilst you can play this thing mostly with controller, you can't actually look around with controller when on foot. So you're better off playing keyboard and mouse when you're on foot. But I think for driving the bike, even though it is silent, using the controller is quite good. But when you get off the bike, as I'll do right now, but also you can change the camera. When you get off the bike, I can do this, but I can't turn around. You have to use your mouse. So you're better off kind of doing a hybrid. Now, when you go inside, I'll make the same mistake I did just so you can see, because it doesn't tell you at all how to do this part. So you go and talk to the guy. Yep, I've got a delivery. Great. So he gets it out for you, ready for you to take. And no matter what you press here, you cannot pick it up. And there's no explanation as to why. Fortunately, I decided to come over here and think, oh, maybe you have to have the back open up first, and found this bag in there. You have to take the bag out, and that's how you get all of your stuff. It'd be nice if it told you that, and I didn't just have to figure that out on the fly. You put that in there, so that is done. So then you head over to the green marker on the map, and that's where our delivery is. I'll stay third person for this. You can use the camera for this, but I'll stay third person so you can actually see some of the map as we drive by. This is only a demo, so hopefully they'll get on top of the sound issues soon. With the map, obviously there's no sort of like... Obviously there's a waypoint, that's our green blip, but there's no telling you which road to take or anything like that, or take the next left or anything of that nature, so you kind of have to work it out yourself. Obviously you can just click to map and you can see yourself live at all times on there. But yeah, you do have to kind of work out your journey. Once you get to know the roads, that's not too bad. It's a little bit tricky to begin with, because you can be heading down a road, and I've only spent 3, 4, 5 minutes tops with this game before making this video. And we may have even gone wrong here. I'm not 100% sure. You never know if you're on the right road or not, because some roads don't all have turn-offs, but luckily this one does. So here we are. I think it's this building here. We'll pull up on the side and grab what we need. Now, how do you know where this is going? If you click back onto your tablet, it says floor 4 and door number 11. So that's what we're going to look for once we get inside. So there should be... So there's some stairs there, or we can take the lift. I'm going to take the lift, because why not? So we'll go to number 4. Does take a little while. I think you're probably in some buildings, you're probably quicker doing the stairs. As you see there, it came up and told me my storage is open. Obviously, there's nothing in the bike at the moment. That suggests that there are going to be thieves in this game, doesn't it? That if you leave that open and you've got some goods in there, somebody will come along and steal. Right, it was door number 11, which is right down here. Knock on the door. Got your delivery. Hello there. They all sort of jump out from behind the door to try and scare you. I don't know why they do that.
Woohoo!
Hello, Justin. My favorite YouTuber's doing a fan mail video. Should I pull a crazy prank and put crap in a box, or just send a normal gift like a civilized human? Well, as a YouTuber myself, Justin, I'm going to say don't be gross, send something normal. Never ever do the other thing. I'm excited to see the results. Right, so he gives us a tip for the order. If you give them good advice and they find it useful, you also sometimes get a tip for their advice. We'll take the stairs on the way down because I think that might be quicker than the lift. Because I can sprint pretty quickly compared to what that can do. But if you were going super high, like top floor, maybe it's quicker on the lift, I don't know. Let's put that in there. So yeah, remember to close that because that seems to imply that we could end up losing items, doesn't it? Why can't I get... Interesting, you can't get the tablet out if you're on the bike. Right, we might as well take this one. Hopefully see a little bit more of the map from this side. So I'm quite interested in this game. I really like the idea of this. A fully open world delivery game where you can talk to people and, you know, maybe get into all sorts of other mischief. Here's where you fill up with fuel. Pretty standard stuff, I'm sure. We'll probably find out later. Yeah, there's lots of opportunities for other things to happen. Lots of businesses. I think this could be quite fun in the future. Obviously, very early days at this point. But it could be quite good. It looks like we're going to the same place to pick up from, which is interesting because I also picked up from this place in my 2 or 3 minutes I did before bringing you in for the video. So whether this is the only pickup point, I do not know. I don't think it is because I just saw a guy next door here in this shop. So presumably it's not. Just so happens. Interesting. How do you close that? So if you take the bag out, you can't close that anyway. Weird. Right, hello there. I've got another order to pick up. Is it the same stuff? Of course it's the same stuff. Thank you. So basically at the moment, we're just working for Orange Lighthouse Hotel, who for some reason are selling electricals. Yeah, I do wish the engine note was just a little bit... It is there, so presumably it's just a small fix for them. But it would be nice if I had some engine note. Or even just a few more sounds other than the other AI vehicles. But otherwise, not too bad. I've driven past where we're going there. Cut across. So there is a breakage thing on the bottom right, as you can see. I don't know what it takes to break something. Presumably an accident or something. Let's grab this. So yeah, I can't close that anyway. So when it says the baggage compartment is open, there's nothing I can do. Right, floor 1, door 2. So that's got to be downstairs, just here. Hello there, you see? Tries to scare you again. Why would you do that to a delivery driver? Just hop behind the door.
Nice.
Right, bro, I had a fight with my girlfriend yesterday. Should I lay low or show up at her place with some roses? Depends what the fight's about, really, doesn't it? Go with the flowers, make a move. Give her space, let it cool. Well, now, there's two different things here. Go with flowers and say sorry. And, you know, be respectful. Or you could go with flowers and just go, ah, forget about yesterday. You fancy going to bed? I mean, I don't know what your fight was about. I tell you what, it was recently Valentine's Day. Take the flowers and see what happens. Let's see if he gets some action. Make a move. Right, hang on, let me just close that down. Oh, I forgot you can't use your... But I don't know why you can't use your tablet on the bike. Right, So I think I think this is the same place, isn't it? Let's go here, because this looks like somewhere different. It looks like a bakery. Let's go there. So it is starting to say, it feels like it's getting dark. You received a tip from advice. Perfect advice. He took us some roses. He made his move. And it worked out. See, we've just helped a couple. Got $15 for doing it. Yeah, you see, it is getting a bit dark. I thought it was getting towards the end of the day, but it is only lunchtime. I think there is weather in this game. You saw, like, there's some wet puddles on the floor. I think there is weather. That's why it's getting a bit dark. I think we might be getting some rain soon. Not 100%. I think that's the case. I don't know what that sort of scrap thing is by the, by your money. So you've got your XP, you've got your money, and then what looks like some scrap, some gears and stuff like that. I assume maybe we can find scrap parts to help do up our vehicles. So we could take those to the mechanic or something, and maybe we could, that's how we get upgrades. I have absolutely no idea. Right, here is the bakery. I put the lights on there. I think the lights might be on the same button as get off on controller. Right, hello. Have you got some bakery goods for me? I'll be back in a second. I need to get my bag. I forgot it. Yeah, that light is making it seem even darker than it is. Right, have you got like your own bag for this? And shouldn't these be in takeaway cups? Is it your first day? He looks like somebody else I've met recently in one of these games. Was he working in like Pianero Capital or something? I really think these should be in takeaway cups. And everything should probably be wrapped, but not my problem, I suppose. It's going to be all in my bag, though. Right, can I turn the lights off? How do you turn lights? There we go. You can, but you end up getting off your bike. So there's a couple of mapping issues. Right, let's go. Assume I'm turning right here, but I don't know. Where exactly are we going? Unfortunately, you can't zoom out the map any more than this either. So you kind of go hunting for the green blip, which could be anywhere. There it is. So there's the green blip. So if we turn, right, if we go straight on until we get to the main road, then we can just take a right as soon as we get there. So we're down to 40% fuel. Is this the main road I was talking about? Yes, it is. So I think I might need to get some fuel soon. Yeah, so I'm assuming the faster you do this, the more money, or more tips you're going to get. I think I might have actually gone the wrong way here. Here's the next one I wanted. Luckily, we can turn here. Yeah, I have no idea what it takes to break something. But with it being one of my videos, I'm sure we'll find out, and I think we just did. So we've actually, looks like we've lost like a quarter of our value there because I hit what I think was an invisible wall. What timing? That happens an awful lot to me in my videos. But what timing was that? People will start to think I do that sort of thing like it's rigged, but I genuinely, I was just talking about it and I crashed. It is as genuine as it comes. Right, get off the bike. Oh, I tell you what, the buttons and everything at the moment need a bit of work. Right, get that out. Where are we going? We're going to floor 5, door 14. Okay, looks like we'll take the stairs anyway. I'm sure this is faster, to be honest. I wonder if we can jump down the middle. We'll try it on the way back down. Probably end up killing myself. Right, it was door 14. Is just here. Hello.
Nice.
Dude, save me. I'm going on a first date and I'm totally stressing. What do you think? Should I go all formal with a button down and look sharp? Or keep it casual with a t-shirt? Button down and look sharp, or keep it casual with a t-shirt? Well, it kind of depends on what your first date is, doesn't it, really? Like if it's a stroll through the park or like a local coffee shop kind of thing, then go casual. If it's like a fancy dinner somewhere in a nice restaurant, well, maybe not the casual t-shirt. I don't know. Wear the shirt, let us see you're taking it seriously. Wear the t-shirt to keep it I think keep it casual. Keep it casual. We'll assume that you're going somewhere that it doesn't require to be dressed all nice. Now, can I jump all the way down here? Oh, invisible walled! No, you can't jump down there then. So today we are delivery driver / love therapist. Does this happen to real delivery drivers? Like if you're out there somewhere doing your deliveries, do you get people just asking you random questions about their love life? Hey, what do you think? I don't think that's something I would ask my local delivery driver, but then having said that, these days you get so many different delivery drivers, you never really strike up a friendship with them. Maybe I'm the only delivery driver in town, so maybe we have sort of a friendship building. Right, I think I should probably stop for fuel. I'm down to 22%. So ideally, I could get some fuel. That's down the road on the left here, because I recognize where we are. So I think I'm going to go for that first, because I don't want to run out like halfway on the delivery or anything like that. So we'll pick up afterwards. Of course, we'll also now find out how to do this. All right. Now, there's an inside or park up just here. Let's park up. You get the nozzle off? You do get the nozzle off. Oh, nice. You can't ride something, probably why you're plugged in. So this just fills up with fuel and takes your money instantaneously. So while that's filling, let's have a look inside here. What's going on? Not a lot going on in here. Bit empty. But I quite like the area, though. It looks like it could be something. So they've got like a cafe there and some food. Whether they'll ever bring that into this game, who knows? Like Pioneer Capital, the videos I've just been making on that. When you come into a place like this, you actually buy food because you need food for energy. Whether that will come in and you can grab food and stuff when you're here filling up to carry on your day, I don't know. But not at the moment. All right, that's all done. Let's go and get our delivery. We're back up to 100% fuel. I get the feeling that was reasonably pricey fuel. Wasn't that like a... Was that like $1 a percent that we just paid? Something like that? I didn't keep a close enough eye on it. If so, it'd be $100 per tank, and you burn 7% just driving down the road, about halfway down the road. It's a bit of a fuel-hungry bike, this one. I think I would upgrade from this one pretty soon. Finally, the sun is coming back out. I think the game's much better looking when it's a nice day. Ooh, it's actually not. I was coming to our usual spot there. It's not. It's the hotel next door that is also a supermarket. Hello there. Have you got some goods for me? Let's have a look round while you're getting them. Oh, it's like a sort of... It's a hardware store, isn't it? Yeah. There's some spray paint. Just what I get when I go to a hotel as well. Spray paint, paint thinner, pickaxe, an axe. Yeah, just the sort of thing when I go to my local Premier Inn. Get a room for the night, and then I go down and check out their hardware store. Do that every single time. Right, so how do we get there then? Is there a road just here? Kind of is. It's enough of a road for me. Is that a takeaway? It's not a real one, I don't think, is it? But it could be one day. Perfume shop, coffee and tea. Very nice. It's a shame they're not all filled in yet, but who knows? Maybe they will be at some point. Right. Get off. All right, where are we going with this one? Floor 3, door 8. All right, where is the lift in this particular place? Just for future reference. Do they not have one? I don't think they have one, do they? It's kind of, I guess it would be there, but it's not actually in use. So it will say you have to take the stairs here anyway. Right, floor 3, door 8. Hello. Oh, you're doing pajamas. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up at 10 to 6 at night.
Woohoo!
So I'm testing my game, but it turned out too difficult. Even save points aren't safe. But making it easier might take too much time. Should I just say it's a Souls-like difficulty is in its DNA and a skill issue? Get good, or I think you should make it playable for everyone. Make it playable for everyone. I think if you make it too grindy and too difficult, it's going to get bad reviews on Steam. People are going to be like, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And then people just don't care anymore, do they? You'll get overwhelmingly negative reviews or something. Wow, how dark is it out here now? Can't even see. Right, I keep getting on. I must stop getting on the bike before taking a delivery. Right, let's take this one. Can we sneak our way through here? Possibly. Looks like we can, yeah. So I suppose then, for viewers of my channel who have seen me play Food Delivery Simulator, for example, which is quite similar, where we go and pick up food on a bike and we take it all over the place, what do I sort of think this one versus that one? Well, obviously that one, I mean, neither of them are polished, but that one's more further along than this at the moment. But I think this probably has a bit more potential, to be honest. Obviously, it's very early days, but I think this has probably got more potential. There are more places to pick up from and do deliveries for. Granted, they are in unusual locations, but there are more places. I quite like having to go inside and grab the stuff. I like the fact that we get to talk to... Well, what on earth do I pick up there? Is that a drone or something? Yeah, I like, hang on, let me just get off the bike again. I like picking stuff up from various different locations. I like the fact that we can talk to people and find out what's going on in their day, and sometimes you earn a bit of extra money that way. Creates a bit of interest there. I like the sort of size of the map as well. I think this has got a lot going for it, but it's got a little while before it reaches sort of the same level, really, hasn't it? But I do like the potential of this one. Definitely want to keep an eye on for the future. Right, where am I taking this? Floor 6, door 14. Take the lift here. Floor 6. I think, definitely quicker, I think, to do like 6 floors. I think it probably is quicker. Right. Tell you what, they could do with some lighting in this building, couldn't they? Is the power out in here or something? Why is it so dark?
Woohoo!
Hey, this is going to sound dumb, but I need your help. I was stalking a random classmate's profile and accidentally liked her photo from 2016. The worst part, turns out she's my crush's best friend. Now she keeps asking why, what should I do? Why did you like her photo from 2016? That's like 10 years ago. Why are you liking photos that are so old? Is she cuter? Then turn this into a mistake into an opportunity. Just be honest and say it was a mistake. So he doesn't want to own up because obviously then they know he was stalking her and looking at her profile. Or he could just, you know, take her instead. I guess just be honest and say it was a mistake. Because he's really into the other girl. But why were you looking at the other girl's profile? Some people. What are you doing? And when did I become some sort of agony uncle? I'm a delivery driver. All right, I think we've got one more delivery to do, which is just that one. Let's go ahead and do that, and I think that might be the end then. We haven't got a tip, so I'm guessing we maybe gave the wrong advice there. Maybe we should have said chase after the other girl. Forget your crush. The girl that you really like, forget her. Go after the girl you've been stalking. That should have been my advice. Sorry about that. I wasn't expecting any traffic. All right, there's no need for that. I'm trying to move. I am... All right, I'm trying. I can't move. I've got a kickstand down and I don't know how to get it off. There we go. Why is that kickstand down? Is that always down? But for some reason there, I was locked. I could not move at all. Right. I shall take this. I suppose one thing we should have tried today is taking multiple deliveries at once. I don't know how big my bag is. Could I have taken all of the deliveries at one time? So what we will do, if there is a second day to this, which I'm not entirely sure there is, we will try and take multiple orders from the same place at one time, just to see if that is possible. Right, this road is closed, so we'll have to go down the side here. Unfortunately gated as well, but we can sneak our way through. That's going to be the thing, isn't it, with this? Learning where all the shortcuts are. And then once you've learnt that, you'll be able to get around the map much, much faster. Right, floor 4, door 7. Hello, delivery.
Nice.
Finally, somebody not in his pajamas. Dude, I messed up. I shared my whole screen in a meeting and a game was open behind everything. Should I pull the I got a virus excuse or just say I was gaming on my break? Just say you were gaming on your break. How would a virus bring up a game? Just tell the truth. I probably got him fired now. Alright, so we've got no more orders, so I assume I just head home. Once again, we didn't get any... Have I gone out the wrong side here? I think I have. We didn't get any tip there, so I assume I got that wrong. Should have told him it was a virus. Oh no, we did, though. We got $50, you see? You see? Tell the truth. And we got a $50 bonus there. Because he probably told his boss, oh, I was just gaming. And the boss said, oh, what were you playing? And the boss was really into that game as well. And now they're like best friends. So he's got a promotion, everything. Right, so we live just here somewhere. Down there somewhere, I think. We'll come to it from the side. Where is it? It's down this alleyway here. There we are. Home sweet home. There we go. Right. Nice that I leave my door partially open so everybody can get in during the course of the day. Right, sleep, and then into day 2. Right, so what I just want to test... there's only one. What I wanted to test was, can we do multiple deliveries at one time? Unfortunately, we've only got the one. Let's do it, and then hopefully a couple more pop up afterwards. I have to get some fuel as well. Let's go this way, actually. Get some more fuel. Now, can we jump across here? I'm going to find out. Seems fine. Oh, why can't you fill up from this side? Come on, game. Will it reach? It will reach. Okay, it's fine. It reaches. Fine. Why wouldn't you have filling on both sides? Either way, though, yeah, it is $1 a percent. Look how fast it drains your money. So I would quickly get one of the other bikes that is a bit more fuel efficient. Because you're just going to throw away a lot of your profit just on filling up, really, aren't you? I don't know if you can drive more economically. I guess you could if you just sort of stick it at 40k or something. Whether that's actually modeled or not, who knows? All right, let's just see if there are any more deliveries while we're here. Interesting. So when you click it, you're kind of on it then. So that answers the question then, doesn't it, really? I don't think you can take multiple orders. Because you can't get back to the other screen. So that's a shame, because if you know there's like 3 orders coming from here, if you've got a big enough bag, you should be able to take them all and then just drop them off multi-drop style. You shouldn't have to like go from one place to the and come back again, because I know there's more orders from that location. And then obviously the thing with that is on a bike you need to get bigger storage or something like that. You need to invest to be able to do that. Or eventually when you get a car, then obviously you've got loads of storage, so then you can go probably and take all of the items across the map in one go. There's a few invisible walls and stuff like that as well that we've collided into. I mean, I know I am cross-country going here and probably not meant to. I wonder if it's the guy we gave some gaming advice to. Where are we going? Floor 4 and 7. That is, isn't it? Isn't that the guy we were just with? Hello there, are you the same guy I gave advice to last night?
Perfect.
I don't know if he's got the same name. Dude, I messed up. I shared my whole screen in a meeting. It is the same guy. He's got the same problem. Well, say you were on a break. The last guy I sold that to gave me $50. Please give me the same. Right, I've got no more orders. Aha, if we refresh, we do get some more. Right, let me see. Let me put this bag down because it's a bit clunky when you're doing it and holding something. Let me just see if we can get multiple orders. If not, I think we've about done here anyway. Right, can I go yes and then come back? $50 again? No, you can't. So you can only do one at a time. So yeah, it would be better, I think, if you could do multiple. Maybe that will come in future. It probably will. But at the moment, you can only do one at a time. I think we've about done this then. These are just the people we've tried to help. Oh, so we actually get some answers here, don't we? So I said it, my boss laughed and was like, what game I play too? You see? Oh, I called it. You see? The boss was like, yeah, I play games too. And they bonded and now, yeah, they're best friends with the bosses. James tried to be honest, but she didn't believe me. Now she's telling everyone I'm in love with her and my crush is ignoring me. Oh, well, did we give him the wrong advice? I feel like he was damned if he did, damned if he didn't there, wasn't he? If we'd have given him the other advice, then he'd be with the girl he was spying on anyway. And he still could be, because she's playing along like, oh, he's in love with me. You know, so he's still got a shot there. And his crush is ignoring him anyway. Probably the same outcome. Henry, put a lot of effort to make it easier. This is way too easy. I finished it in 10 minutes. And it was really funny. Well, you didn't need to make it that easy. When he said it's too difficult and it doesn't save, just make it save and make it slightly less difficult. You didn't need to make it 10 minutes. You took the advice too literal. Anyway, I think that will do. So yeah, I enjoyed this. It obviously needs a bit of work here and there and things to be added, but I think the general base here is very good. So I'll keep an eye on this for the future because I quite enjoy going around this map, making lots of deliveries, meeting people, upgrading and doing bits and pieces. It looks like there's quite a lot of enterable areas, although they all kind of look the same, but it looks like there are quite a few of them, so that's good as well. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on this and see where it goes. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. If you have enjoyed the video, make sure you leave it a like. Consider subscribing to and joining the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you for another video very soon.